My name is Melody Zhang. I am originally from Michigan, but I currently live and work in Washington, D.C. So I work currently as the Climate Justice Coordinator at Sojourners. We are a faith-based advocacy organization and magazine that focuses on peace and justice issues in the U.S. I went to school studying environmental studies, and I had a very rudimentary understanding of how environmental science connects with social issues. But I went to school half an hour away from Flint, Michigan, and it was during the time when the Flint water crisis was unfolding. And so I just remember sitting in my environmental policy classes and just learning about what seemed like very rote ideas and thoughts that were very removed and abstract, while literally half an hour away, my neighbors were literally, drinking poisoned water for years before the mainstream media picked it up. And so that was really when the understanding of environmental justice hit home for me. And I became really passionate about how environmental issues affected people issues. Right now, we are focusing on cultivating and connecting a network of churches that are in 5 states in the U.S., which are Florida, Georgia, DMV, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Ohio, and cultivating this network of churches that would act as advocates on a regular basis on peace and justice issues, and specifically to really develop leaders from the grassroots up who are already very interested in creation care and stewardship and caring for our earth just on a daily basis, perhaps already involved with earth-keeping practices in their church, such as like recycling or composting and that kind of thing, but really trying to walk alongside them to push them to become climate advocates and to get involved politically on climate action, because we're seeing that that kind of political involvement is really necessary in today's age. So we're really trying to push people of faith to practice public discipleship by not only just doing like little things to better their church, but really push people to become politically active when it comes to climate action. As we see how it plays out in politics today, climate change seems to be a very partisan issue still, and there are people who deny that climate change is still happening. I think that's really become part of the rhetoric for conservative evangelicals even, and conservatives in Congress. And I think that we are really here to set out to debunk that myth, because climate change is an issue that affects both sides of the aisle, and that Republicans and Democrats alike should care about, because people of faith identify as both of those. That's kind of the motivation for us to really activate a powerful grassroots movement of people of faith who care about climate change also.